Hello and welcome to NDTV 24/7. I'm Priyanshi Sharma. We'll get you an update on the top stories of the day in this show. Now, our focus remains on the tensions that again showed up in West Bengal. It was the second day of violence and stone pelting in West Bengal's Howrah, and that has led to a political blame game. After clashes were reported during a Ram Navami procession, cases of stone pelting have been reported a day later as well. Now, videos are being shared by both the BJP and the TMC, and both of the parties are blaming each other for the violence. Meanwhile, Home Minister Amit Shah has spoken to the Bengal Governor CV Ananda Bose over the tensions as well. Here's a report to look at what all happened.
An all-out political war in Bengal between the BJP and the ruling TMC, with both parties blaming each other for this communal violence in Howrah on Ram Navami that spilled over to the second day today. This video from Thursday was tweeted by TMC National General Secretary Abhishek Banerjee and appears to show a man part of the Ram Navami procession brandishing a gun, an attempt to create communal tension deliberately, the TMC has alleged. This video was shared by the BJP and appears to show stones being pelted on the Ram Navami procession.
ফুটেজ সামনে বেরিয়ে আসছে যে বন্দুক নিয়ে কোমরে পিস্তল ঝুলিয়ে রামনবমীর মিছিল, তরোয়াল নিয়ে রামনবমীর মিছিল কি করে এসেছে। তো ওনারা বলেন না ক্রোনোলজি समझिए, तो আমিও সেটা আপনাকে বলছি, आप क्रोनोलॉजी समझिए। पहले वो दिल्ली जाता है, फिर मीटिंग करता है, फिर बोलता है कि टीवी का पर्दे में नजर रखो, फिर दंगे होता है। तो आप क्रोनोलॉजी समझिए।
Only to save her vote bank, she is doing this type of unethical, unhealthy job in West Bengal. बंगाल का माइनॉरिटी वोट ने ममता जी से खिंचक रहा था। अभी जो कर रहा है आपने जो वोट बैंक, वो वोट बैंक को ठीक रखने के लिए हमारी जो पीसफुल जनता है उसके ऊपर ये क्षति ला रहा है।
More than 24 hours after the violence started, a big unanswered question: how did it all start and why did the violence go out of hand?
Police sources say the Ram Navami procession started very late, way beyond the time the police had suggested in a set of guidelines sent to the organizers. They also say no permission was given, and in fact clarification was sought on the route of the procession as there were concerns about sensitivity.
Police sources say the procession began at around 4 p.m. on Thursday in Howrah, and as it reached a sensitive area in the town, fruit carts were overturned and set on fire. It's not clear by whom. At 5:30 p.m., the first videos of the violence started emerging. This video shows fires burning on the road. This video from around 6 p.m. on Thursday shows the police trying to restore order, even as tension simmered. By Friday morning, a heavy police contingent was out in the area, but violence broke out again. This time, stone pelting started after Friday prayers had ended and was brought under control only several hours later with prohibitory orders. Home Minister Amit Shah spoke to Bengal Governor CV Ananda Bose. The BJP is moving the High Court demanding an NIA probe. While the situation on the ground may become better soon, a political war over it looks only likely to escalate. With Saurav Gupta, GD Shankar and Anirudh Tripathi, Bureau Report, NDTV.
And now let's focus on the hunt for the Khalistani leader Amritpal Singh. For 13 days, the Punjab police and the central agencies are trying their best to catch the Khalistani leader Amritpal Singh. But Amritpal Singh is still on the run. He is now even openly releasing videos on public platforms, making viral statements while he is on the run. So there are several questions. How has he managed to get away for so long? What is the Akal Takht, which is the biggest religious organization of the Sikhs, going to do? My colleague Saurabh Shukla gets us the full picture of the 13 days of chase for Amritpal Singh in this report.
18th April, 2 weeks ago, when Amritpal, the radical separatist leader of Waris Punjab, they first eluded 80,000 policemen of the Punjab state and slipped away. The orders to arrest him came after a meeting with the Home Minister Amit Shah and Punjab Chief Minister Bhagwant Mann. It was planned in top secret. Amritpal dodged Punjab police by changing his look and vehicles. Since then, it's been a cat and mouse game, with Amritpal remaining ahead of both the Punjab police and central agencies like IB and NIA. From Punjab to Haryana, then to Delhi and back again to Punjab. And then on the 10th day, suddenly back in Punjab, apparently in a plan to get to the holiest shrine of Sikhs in Amritsar, the Akal Takht. A massive search operation once again to track him down, but all the thousands of cops could grab was the vehicle he used, an Innova. This picture is of Joga Singh, who was taking Amritpal to Amritsar in an Innova car. He has been arrested by the Punjab police. Joga Singh has made a big disclosure during interrogation.
When Punjab police was after Amritpal in Hoshiarpur, Amritpal asked his driver Joga Singh to switch on his phone and run away towards Ludhiana. To trap Punjab police, Amritpal made Joga Singh scapegoat, and Punjab police got trapped also, thinking that Amritpal is with Joga Singh, and they tracked Joga Singh's location and nabbed Joga Singh.
Importantly, the Akal Takht has said they will not let Amritpal Singh surrender at the Golden Temple.
सरकार को अल्टीमेटम दिया कि 24 घंटे में जितने भी बेकसूर हैं वो उनको रिहा किया जाए। जो एनएसए में बहुत सारे लोग अरेस्ट किए गए, जिनको पंजाब से बाहर भेज दिया गया, उनको पंजाब में वापस लाया जाए। अगर वो वापस नहीं आते तो उनका लीगल राइट है वकील को कंसल्ट करना। वो पंजाब गवर्नमेंट उस सरकार पर पहुंच करे और श्रोमणी गुरुद्वारा प्रबंधक कमेटी को इजाजत दे, ताकि हमारा जो लीगल पैनल है वो उनके साथ जाकर इंटरव्यू कर सके।
Amritpal, backed by Pakistan's ISI, is trying to bring religious unrest to Punjab, but the state has remained peaceful through these last 2 weeks. And with him back in Punjab, time now seems to be running out for Amritpal. With Saurabh Shukla in Punjab, Sneha Koshi for NDTV.
Now news from Tamil Nadu. 90 complaints of sexual abuse and harassment of students have been reported at Chennai's Kalakshetra, which is a prestigious institution for classical arts. Now these complaints have been received by the chief of the Tamil Nadu State Commission for Women, who has promised action against the accused as students staged protests demanding justice. Here's a report.
At Chennai's Kalakshetra, a visit on Friday by Tamil Nadu's Women's Commission Chief, as many as 90 complaints were received alleging sexual harassment and even sexual abuse over the years by a faculty and 3 repertory artists. 12 students, including survivors, reportedly narrated their nightmare on campus one-on-one, in person and online.
Why can't you face the media or the students?
This a day after the campus was shut down, even as student protests intensified.
Wonderful guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
I will prepare a statement and give it to the government.
Are these sexual harassment allegations?
You can say what to say, that it is, there is some sexual abuse also has been happened.
Students at the central government-funded renowned arts institution allege sexual misconduct, body shaming, verbal abuse and discrimination on the basis of color. They claim those who dared to defy or question had to pay a heavy price.
Sexually, he asked me some favor. So I said no.
In a letter to the Union Culture Ministry, students have sought replacement of the institute's director for alleged cover-up.
அதனால அவங்க கிட்ட கொடுக்கிற அந்த ரெப்ரசன்டேஷனை அதில் நாங்கள் எங்கள் சேர்மன் போர்டு மெம்பர்ஸ் எல்லாரும் தகுந்த நடவடிக்கைகள் எடுப்பாங்க. நாங்கள் எல்லாரும் சேர்ந்து.
Speaking for the first time on the controversy raging over the last few weeks, Chief Minister M.K. Stalin has said the guilty will be punished.
ஆய்வாளர் தலைமையில் காவலர்கள் பாதுகாப்பிற்கு நிறுத்தப்பட்டிருக்கிறார்கள். அரசை பொறுத்தவரை இந்த விவகாரத்தில் உரிய விசாரணை மேற்கொள்ளப்பட்டு குற்றச்சாட்டு உறுதியானால் தவறு செய்தவர்கள் யாராக இருந்தாலும் அவர்கள் மீது உரிய சட்டரீதியான நடவடிக்கை.
The alleged perpetrators have refrained from commenting, but students say one of them managed to be on Kalakshetra's internal complaints committee and shot down their complaints. But why did the NCW do a flip-flop on this issue? That's also being questioned. In Chennai, Sam Daniel, for NDTV.
News from Madhya Pradesh now. 36 people have been killed after the roof of a stepwell collapsed at a temple in Madhya Pradesh's Indore, and this happened on Thursday. Now, the stepwell roof at the Beleshwar Mahadev temple broke due to the sheer weight of the crowd on Ram Navami. Unfortunately, 36 people have died. Now, an NDTV investigation has revealed that the tragedy could have been averted had the Indore Municipal Corporation acted on the complaints that were filed by the residents.
A scramble to save lives. At this famous temple in Madhya Pradesh's Indore in the past 24 hours, after the stepwell roof of the temple broke, but a big tragedy in the end. 36 lives lost and many others injured.
Around 50 to 55 devotees gathered at Shri Beleshwar Jhulelal Mahadev Mandir in Indore on Ram Navami to perform a havan, but they had no clue. On the ground beneath their feet hid a well, and all that stood between them and death was merely tiles on an iron grill.
The tragedy has hit many families hard, with some losing more than one member. But could this massive disaster have been averted? These documents with NDTV clearly show the temple area that collapsed was an unauthorized construction, and that the Indore Municipal Corporation had marked the cover of the stepwell for demolition last year. But they had to back down after the temple trust warned them religious sentiments would be hurt. This 1985 letter issued by the then Indore collector has a map of the area, but no mention of any temple. This area instead was supposed to be developed as a children's park. After the tragedy, the chief priest and 2 key officials of the temple trust are missing. The police have registered a criminal case.
जांच में जब आदेश दिए हैं सारे बिंदु आ जाएंगे, उस पर सब पे हम कार्रवाई करेंगे।
पर उन परिजनों को आप आश्वस्त करेंगे कि किसी को बख्शा नहीं जाएगा, चाहे कोई भी कोई राजनीतिक कनेक्शन
कोई भी हो, किसी को कोई नहीं बख्शा जाएगा। सिर्फ दुखद घटना और क्या होगी।
Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan was in Indore today, visiting hospitals and consoling relatives of victims. But is it too little, too late? With Anurag Dwari and Rizwan Khan, Bureau Report, NDTV.
The big international story. Former US President Donald Trump has been indicted by a New York grand jury over the hush money payments made to porn star Stormy Daniels. Now, the case refers to him paying money to her during his 2016 presidential campaign to not speak up about an alleged affair that she had with Donald Trump. Now, Trump has become the first former US president to face criminal charges. He has called this indictment political persecution and election interference at the highest level in history. Here's a report.
30th March 2023 is the day for the history books. Donald Trump, the 45th President of the United States, is set to stand trial and, if convicted, could find himself behind bars for 4 years. It's all linked to an affair that Trump had with Stormy Daniels, a porn star who he met in 2006. Trump, who has denied having ever had sex with Daniels, has been convicted of arranging $130,000 hush money to keep Stormy silent about their tryst. Details of the payment, revealed by the Wall Street Journal in 2018 when he was president, form the basis of the charges against Trump. Trump, meanwhile, says he has been victimized.
11 million pages. And my tax returns on top of it, and they're a big return. It probably makes me the most innocent man in the history of our country. Friends of mine say that.
Stormy Daniels celebrated the news, saying I have so many messages coming in that I cannot respond. Also, I don't want to spill my champagne. While the law is clear, the politics are murky. A criminal charge or even conviction does not prevent someone running for the White House, and Trump is currently leading in opinion polls for the 2024 Republican presidential primary. Even his primary rival in the Republican Party, Ron DeSantis, backs him. Trump is now expected to surrender on Tuesday to the Manhattan District Attorney to be fingerprinted and photographed for a mugshot, something guaranteed to delight his many opponents, outrage his fans, and divide the United States. Meanwhile, for Democrats, Trump's indictment is a huge political victory.
What's happened today is about a 9.9 on a Richter scale, 10 when it comes to political earthquakes.
With this conviction, Trump adds to his legacy of being the most controversial president in American history. He's the first president to be impeached twice, the first president accused of inciting an insurrection, and now the first to be indicted. In the pre-Trump universe, an indictment over a hush money payment to a porn star would have been career-ending. Candidates have withdrawn from election races for much less. But since 2016, Trump has been a political judo master, turning the weight of opponents and allegations against them to his own advantage. The bigger the crime, the louder he airs grievances, and the more he plays the victim. And so far, the Republican Party has been mostly willing to indulge him. Parmeshwar Bava for NDTV.
And as IPL is back in a new avatar with several rule changes, in many ways, it's still the same. My colleague Rika Roy caught up with former Indian cricketer and star sports commentator Irfan Pathan and puts him through a rapid fire to find out who is the contender and non-contender. Listen in.
Now, Irfan, since this is the season of T20 cricket and you are with me, I have to do a rapid fire with you. Give me one word question or one line answer. Okay, here goes the first. Gujarat Titans will not defend the title.
Possible.
Okay. Sam Curran will be the player of the tournament. What do you think?
Oh. At least Punjab would hope so. They would hope so.
Okay, Sunrisers are one of the favourites after their reorganization this season.
Yes, one of the favourites.
Okay, who can win the title according to you, the contender?
एक अल्फाज में जवाब देना बड़ा मुश्किल है, लेकिन I think I have my reasons. Sunrise Hyderabad and RCB.
Okay. Which team has the best fast bowling unit in the tournament this season?
If only Bumrah was there. If only Bumrah was there.
We can't do if only.
I think Delhi has good quality fast bowlers. Because, even Indian ones. Yeah, you can actually feel just Indian fast bowlers and you still be seeing some of the quality bowlers there, imagine Nokia comes in, imagine Khalil Ahmed, bowling is full tilt, Chetan Sakaria. So, and these are really, really good quality bowling lineup.
Okay, which team has the best spinners this season? Would it be the Royals?
No doubt, Rajasthan Royals.
Okay. Now, this is a trick question, Irfan. Is it the last season for MS Dhoni?
Definitely not. 2 words. Look, you don't know with Mahi. I think if I may elaborate this, if he's doing well and if he feels that he can contribute to the team, he'll continue. And if he doesn't perform, which I really, really want him to do well, because he had a fantastic career, marvelous career for CSK. So I really want him to do well. But if in case he doesn't do well, he will not go ahead. But if he does well, CSK, fans, everyone wants him to play.
Irfan, before I let you go, the final question, the non-contender, यानी कि जो जीतने ही नहीं वाला है.
क्यों ऐसा काम करा रहे मुझसे आप? Delhi will be missing Rishabh Pant big time.
Oh my
so,
God.
Yeah, you can
want
say
to hear that.
Delhi, because I think Delhi is a good team, but I think it's a big miss. Or probably KKR as well.
Okay, we'll see at the end of the season. Thank you very much, Irfan, for joining us on the broadcast and showing and throwing light on what is going to be yet another spectacular season. You can watch Irfan Pathan on Star Sports commentary.
We'll leave you with all of that IPL excitement. Thanks very much for watching. Stay tuned for more news on the other side.